Hello everyone, let's code again. Today we will solve Leetcode problem 5, which is longest palindromic substring. So we are given a string like this one, and they want us to return the longest palindromic substring on it. Okay, for example, here it's BAB. It could be also ABA, but BAB mentioned first. For this example, CBBD is BB. So what's a palindrome? Palindrome, for example, here, if we take this substring, we can read it from left to right the same way if we read it from right to left. So it will be the same. It will be written the same. So this is palindromic. Okay. How to solve it? We may think of a brute force solution, which is we take the first substring, first letter, and we see what's the longest, if this is palindromic or not, and then we take 2 characters, and then 3 characters, and then 4 characters, and then 5 characters, and so on till the end. We can think of this brute solution, and for example, if we take this, so when we take this, we check is this palindromic or not, and we see what's the maximum one. Then we take from A with B, and A with BD, and A with BDD, and so on. But the problem with this approach, it can be done, no problem, but the problem is that time complexity, it will be big O of n to power 3. Which is not efficient. So can we do better? Let's think about it. For example, we have this string B, A, B. How to check if this is palindromic or not? We can check the outer side. Does this equal this? In this case, yes. And does this equal itself? It's yes. So it is palindromic. So it's BAB or BAB. But we can also think to check it in different way, which is from inside to outside. We start from the middle, and then we expand to the outer side, and then expand to the outer side, and to see if these are equal or not. If they are equal, so this is palindromic. So there's 2 ways to check, and we will use this method to check, and I will explain how. By the way, this is if we have palindromic of odd numbers of characters. If we have, like, for example, C, B, B, C, we will start from the 2 here and check are they equal or not, and then we expand to outside. We can do like this. It looks like a face now. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is like this. For example, for the odd number, I will start from the first character and expand to outside. But this first character don't have anything on the left, so we can check it only with itself. Then I will consider the next character is the center. For example, here A is the center, and we expand to the outside, which is equal, so BAB is palindromic. And I will consider the longest. Till now I found the longest equal 3 character till now. Then I will come to third character and check to the outside. Are they palindromic? No, they are not. So we skip the B and we go to D, and so on. But if we do this example here, if we come here, we check A with A, yes, equal, B with B is equal, until now A with D is not, so the longest we got here is 5. And the odd longest, even though this is different example, but if we here find this 3 is 3, so odd longest will be 3, and new longest is 5, so we will cancel this, and we will take this as correct answer. And we can start now, for example, from this A as center, and we expand. Yeah, they are equal, and we expand, they are equal, and we expand more, they are equal, and now we get 7 letters as the longest palindromic substring. and we will delete the 5, and we will consider the 7 is the correct answer. And during our code, we will always track the left index and the right index in our code. We will create temporary left and right, and we will create final left and final right, because we need left and right to check to start and expand. But when we find the longest, we will store the final left and the final right, which may update if we find a substring that is also longest than 7, could be 9, for example. So let's go to the code and start coding our solution. Okay, so first we define longest equals 0. We initialize it to 0. We didn't find any palindromic yet. And final L also equals 0. This just initial value. Final R equals 0. And we start our loop. For I character in enumerate s. By the way, I forget to tell you, this way of my solution, it will be big O of n squared, so it will be faster than the brute force. We need to consider two possibilities, the odd possibility and then the even possibility. Let's come to the odd. Okay, let's say L equal R, which equal I, because we will take it character by character, and this is the index of the character, so this will be our center. Always start from the center. Left and right will be the center, and then we will decrease left and then increase right and check again if they are equal or not. But we cannot go, the left index cannot go less than 0, and the right index cannot go higher than the length of the string -1. So while left is bigger or equal 0, that's good, and right is less than length of s, less than length of s, because for example, if length of s is 3, so r can be 2 but cannot be 3. Okay, and s for left index equal to the s for the right index, and it should be double equal. So if these conditions, all of them met, that's mean we are still seeing palindromic, and we can expand more to see if there's a bigger palindromic or not. So if these three are true, so our condition are satisfied. So if these three are true, what we will do, we will check. We have a history longest and we have a new length of palindromic. Okay, so if a new length of palindromic, which is R minus L plus 1, is it bigger than the history longest? If yes, we will update final L to be current L and final R to be current R. And longest, we could have maybe new longest. We will say longest equal the max of longest, or we can do it here, no need to do it like R minus 1 minus L, sorry, plus 1. We can do it like this, or new longest is already decided here. We can say longest equals simply R minus L plus 1, because here this will be bigger than this, so we don't need to do it like this way. Okay, both way it works. And here we say L minus equal 1 expand to the left, and R plus equal 1 expand to the right, and we come back to the loop and we check again, and so on. This is for the odd case. For the even case, it's almost the same with one difference. First, L comma R will equal I comma I plus 1, because we will put two characters at index I and index I plus 1 in the center, and then we expand. Here we put only one character in the center and we expand. So again, while L bigger or equal 0, I like to put some spaces, and R less than length of S, and S of the left index equal to the S of the right index. Okay, and again, if R minus L plus 1 is bigger than longest, final L equal L, final R equal R, and longest will equal to R minus L plus 1. And we will expand also our L minus equal 1 and our R plus equal 1, and then very simply we return the substring, because here they don't want us to return how long is the palindromic substring. They want us to retain the substring itself. So it starts from final L to final R. So simple slicing, which is final L to the final R, and we need to put 1 because this one is not included. The last character here is not included, so we need to put plus 1. And I think it should work. Let me test it. Yeah, it's working. Okay, I'm not finished yet. First, let's take this code, or not. I will not test it in the Leetcode yet because I want to change it. Why? As you see here, this code and this code are repeated. So this code and this code are repeated, and it goes against the rule derived, do not repeat yourself. So it's better we create a helper function to do this work for us, and we just delete this one, and I will create here a helper function. So I will define a new function here. I will call it like update indexes, because we will update the left and right indexes. I give it L and R as input because we want the L and R start, because here it starts from I, but here it starts from I and I plus 1. Okay, and simply from inside this function I want to update these parameters. So to be able in Python from inside a function to update outside variables, we need to declare them as non-local variables, which is longest, final L, and final R. Okay, and again the same code. I think we can just copy this. For example, I come here, paste it. Yeah, I don't think we need to change anything. This looks good. Yeah, I can put return. It's not necessary. I just return anything. And here I don't need this code anymore. Simply I come to the auth part and I will say update indexes. Indexes, and I will put L and R. Also here update indexes, I'll put L and R. I make the same spelling mistake here, it's underscore. It should work. Yeah, and it's working. Now the code is much smaller because we create a helper function and it's actually doing the same job. So let's take this one, copy and test it in the Leetcode. Let's click submit and let's hope and pray everything will be fine. And yeah, great. Memory is 96%, runtime, we are very good place. 45%. Actually, if I click submit again, it will give me a slightly different percentage. Yeah, slightly different. Yeah. So we solve it, and I hope it was clear for you. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to put some comments and good day.